Love is supposed to heal, to bring warmth in the coldest nights, to be the light that makes suffering bearable. But sometimes, love is a curse, a shackle that binds you to agony, a slow poison that seeps into your soul until you can't tell if you're alive or just a ghost of what you once were. Mikasa Ackerman loved Eren Yeager. Not in the way a soldier follows orders, not in the way a friend offers loyalty, but in the way a person clings to something that is already slipping through their fingers. Love, for Mikasa, was not salvation, it was a sentence. A life spent chasing a dream that was doomed from the start. She was always strong. The world had beaten her, shattered her innocence when she was just a child. But Eren was the first thing she ever held onto, the first thing she ever fought for. When he wrapped that scarf around her, he didn't just give her warmth, he gave her purpose. And purpose is dangerous when it is tied to another person, because people are fleeting, they change, they break, they leave. And yet, no matter how much blood stained his hands, no matter how monstrous he became, she couldn't let him go, not truly, because he was all she had. And when you only have one thing left in this world, you hold on to it even as it burns you alive. Mikasa fought for Eren. She bled for him, killed for him. But for what? Every time she saved him, the world took something else away. Friends, family, peace. He wanted freedom, but freedom is an illusion. It's just another kind of cage, another kind of suffering. Eren wasn't running toward liberation. He was running toward ruin. And she followed him, step by step, breath by breath, knowing deep down that his dream would end in tragedy. But the cruelest part of it all? It had to be her. The one person who loved him most had to be the one to end him. Fate is not kind. It never has been. When the world demanded a monster's head, it didn't send his enemies. It sent the one who would suffer the most. Because only someone who truly loves you can deliver the final blow and carry the weight of it for the rest of their life. The moment Mikasa slit Eren's throat, she wasn't just killing him, she was killing a part of herself. The part that believed, however foolishly, that maybe, just maybe, there could have been another way. That if she had been stronger, faster, more convincing, she could have saved him. But no, there was never another way. The world wanted its justice. The world wanted Eren gone, and so the burden fell on her shoulders, the one person who had ever truly wanted him to live. Love is cruel that way. It takes the knife and puts it in your hands, then forces you to decide whether you will cut away your own heart to save the world. So, she did it. She let him go. She ended his suffering. She ended her own. Or at least, she thought she did. But pain doesn't die with the person you love. It lingers. It festers. It becomes a ghost that follows you in every quiet moment, in every dream, in every place where their presence should have been. She spent her life next to a grave, speaking to a boy who would never answer. Eren was supposed to be the one who set her free. Instead, he became the chain she could never break. The world moved on. The war ended. The wounds healed. But Mikasa, she remained trapped in time, frozen in the moment where she had to choose between the world and the one she loved most. She could never forget. How could she? Every breath she took was a reminder of what she had lost, and in the end, love didn't save her. Love cursed her to an eternity of regret. Mikasa Ackerman is not a hero. She is not a savior. She is not a warrior who triumphed. She is a woman who loved a man who was never meant to be saved. And that love, it didn't make her strong. It broke her in a way that no blade ever could. Tell me, was it worth it? Was love worth the pain, or was it just another cruel trick played by a world that never cared about the hearts it shattered? Maybe there is no answer. Maybe that's the tragedy of it all. Subscribe for more insights and embrace the shadows, because in the end we all carry our own burdens, don't we?